What if I told you that the biggest IPO in American history could also tank your stock portfolio, even if you don't buy a single share? That's exactly what Wall Street analysts are warning right now. And it's all because of SpaceX. Stay with me, because this affects every single investor in America. What's up, everyone? Welcome back to the channel. I'm Your Name, and today we're breaking down the SpaceX IPO. Not just why everyone wants in, but why this thing could trigger a massive chain reaction across the entire stock market. Let's get into it. First, the basics. SpaceX plans to raise at least $75 billion in its IPO by selling over 555 million shares at $135 apiece, valuing the company at more than $1.75 trillion. Fortune. To put that in perspective, that's larger than any IPO ever in U.S. history. The IPO is expected to price this Thursday evening, with shares trading Friday on the NASDAQ under the ticker SPCX. Fortune. And if you think demand is high, you're right. If underwriters exercise options for additional allotments to meet high demand, proceeds could grow to $85.7 billion. Fortune. But here's where it gets interesting. Everyone's focused on buying SpaceX, but nobody's talking about what people have to sell to buy it. Think about it. To buy $75 billion worth of new stock, investors need to raise cash. And where does that cash come from? Their existing portfolios. Greg Botel, head of U.S. equity derivative strategy at BNP Paribas, flagged this exact concern. He warned that many of the SpaceX-related flows are potentially same way and additive, meaning passive funds, retail investors, and levered ETFs could all be selling at the same time, creating serious price dislocations. He estimated that retail and passive investors might sell a combined $50 billion of other stocks just to raise funds for buying SpaceX. And if the IPO performs well after launch, that figure could rise even further. That's $50 billion in selling pressure hitting the market, all at once. Which stocks are most at risk of getting dumped? Other stocks, and the astronomical surge of AI-related companies in recent years makes them prime candidates as sources of cash. Fortune. In other words, your only sign of begin rotating cash towards SpaceX. Fortune. And it doesn't stop there. The stock sales completely Fortune. As Boodle put it, the danger for the market is not the individual flows, but the cumulative effect. So here's the bottom line. SpaceX going public is a massive moment for American investing. But before you FOMO your way into SPCX, understand this. The ripple effects could shake up your entire portfolio, even if you never buy a share. Watch the chip stocks, watch the AI names, and definitely watch what happens Friday. If you found this helpful, smash that like button and subscribe, because we're covering the SpaceX IPO live all week. Drop your questions in the comments below. I'll see you in the next one. Peace.